Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages,
Yay, children.
we have been working on comparing ordering decimals and on adding and subtracting decimals. We are going to move to be working on writing decimals in standard form, expanded form, and word form. Those of you that are playing on the Prodigy have noticed, as my young friend Bailey noticed, that those are the same things that we're doing on Prodigy. That's because your teacher, whoever he is, can set it up that way. But today, we're just going to do a quick short video to give you just some ideas of what it looks like. Most of it you know how to do. It's not brand new. But if we take a number, and I'll be calling on people, especially the annoying people that are not paying attention, because then they'll be like, "What? You know you're talking about me?"
Totally do not plan you.
All right, we have this number written in standard form. And I'm going to call on people to tell me what that number is. Let's start on no sleep till. Okay, the number, Brooklyn, in front of the decimal point. Tell me how to say it.
3,209.
3,209. So when we're writing numbers that have decimals, just look in front of the decimal point first.
Yes.
Ignore the decimal point. Go back to your seat, please. 3,209. Now, no sleep till. What do we write when we get to the decimal point? And. If she didn't remember that, it is written up over there. And. Now, Brooklyn, we look behind the decimal point. So ignore the decimal point and everything in front of it. What number do we have?
80.
Nope. What number is this here?
8 and
Nope. What's that number?
800.
804.
Wait, we're not doing decimal?
We are. But you read it like it's a normal number, but the last thing you write is the place value of the last number, which is what, Brooklyn? 1,000. Okay, so the steps. Read in front of the decimal just like you normally would, just like you've been doing since you were 4 years old. For the decimal, you write the word and. After the number, or after the decimal, just read it. Don't think about what the numbers are. Just ignore everything from the decimal point forward and read it like it's just written down without anything else. Then last, but certainly not least, you write down the place value of the last digit. It's going to be the same thing, transferring it from words back to standard form. Now we got to talk about expanded form. Expanded form happens in two different ways. You need to know both of those ways, which means we need to know the value of numbers and their place value. So let's go with Ryan. The 3 is in what place? Thousands. So to make it an expanded form, I would go 3 times 1,000. What's the value of that?
3,000.
3,000. So this number here is the value is 3,000. Plus what, Ryan?
200.
2 times 100. Because that would equal 200. What's next, Ryan?
0 times 10.
Okay, 0 times 10. That's just going to give us 0, right?
Yes.
So if there's a 0, we just skip it and go to the next number. So Ryan, what would be next?
9 times 1.
Plus 9 times 1.
9.
Plus, what's next?
8 times 100.
8 times 1/10. 8 times 1/10. Now there's a different way to write 1/10.
I know.
You can write it as a decimal. So you might see it 8 times 1/10 as a fraction, or 8 times 1/10 as a decimal. So what's next, Ryan?
4 times 1,000.
Good. 4 times 1,000. And again, you may see it written as a fraction or a decimal. You need to know both ways. Standard form, word form, expanded form. You need to be able to change between these differently. If I say here's a number in expanded form, you need to be able to change it to word form or standard form. So you need to be able to change between the three. Because that's what I expect. And that's what the people in Zimbabwe expect. That's what the people in
Canada.
in
Canada. New York. China. Mexico. Tokyo.
Mexico expect. Now, this message is for the parents, but you guys are listening, so when your parents ask you, you can say, yes, that's true. Over on the sideboard over there, I've posted grades. There should be 4 grades in there. Actually 3, because I'm going to put the 4th one in today. If there are blanks, today's the last day you have an opportunity to work on them. If they're all filled in, I will give you other instructions. But today will be the last day you have class time to work on it. So if you need to write down the problems in the hall, write them down, take a picture, do something. If you need to write down the problems on the screen, write them down, take a picture, do something. But this will be your 5th day with some class time to work on it. So I expect it to get done. Matilda, you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Boom! Shakalaka! Peace out. God bless. Love ya. Do something kind.